Now then, and welcome back to another episode of Dark and Light. No, that was quite how I wanted it to work. This was supposed to kind of trap me there. This is supposed to be a selfie mode, right? You go into selfie mode. When you do a selfie, you look at the camera, don't you? Stop it. Stop looking around all over the place. Look at the camera. Look straight at. That's better. That's better. Now then, welcome back to. No, you're drifting off again, mate. No, look at the camera. It's selfie mode. Selfie. Look at yourself in the camera lens. They've got no idea. These barbarians. They've got no idea. They've got no idea whatsoever. Uncivilized. Uncivilized. But anyway, thank you very much for tuning in for another episode of Dark and Light. I have some good news and bad news. Good news is, it's episode number 7. Bad news, I've lost all my tames except for Barbar. Barbar is my only tame. And Barbar is fine still. Barbar is at level 124 sheep. And Barbar makes me fur. Barbar is happy. Barbar is happy, chilled out in this little plot here. Everybody else has got killed by a dang skeleton. Skeletons just kind of land over here. Rather annoyingly, they land right here every time. The same meteor every time. I'm just going to pick up this meteor. It's sulfur ore and stones. Nothing special even. But a skeleton then comes around. And if I happen to be doing something out and about, like I had my longhorn and my stag knight and all that kind of stuff from last episode, just helping me do a little bit of harvesting, a bit of farming, a bit of sorting out, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's what it was doing. It was just helping me out a little bit. And along comes a skeleton and wrecked my day. Well, skeleton's dead, and so are my tames. So now we've got to work on something else. I've still got lots of taming to do, but I've got to work on something else today. Now, I've been working out through the kind of the knowledge section here, right, of the adventuring side of things, the adventuring knowledge side of things. Things tend to unlock at certain levels, right, prerequisites of certain player levels. And at the moment, I am sitting on 29 levels, and I'm leveling up fairly quickly. I feel like I'm leveling up too quickly. I'm leveling up quicker than I can keep up with the knowledge, but I suppose that's fair enough. There are plenty of things that we've missed out so far in here, so there's a few things that I wanted to go over before we get too far advanced into the game, like kind of pull it back a little bit. We've done all the like straw work building stuff, but now I'm already unlocking the woodworking building stuff, and that's okay, that's alright. I get it by harvesting wood from trees, so I unlock them all. Once we've unlocked a load, then we can start building a house out of wood and all that kind of stuff. And looks to me like level 20 is where everything is pun. Everything is unlocked, is what I was trying to say. Everything is unlocked at level 20. So I should have access to all of it if I do the right amount of wood cutting. But I do need some other bits and pieces. I would really like this that I unlocked recently, a crossbow. It is an advanced range weapon, fires arrows with powerful force, must be reloaded between shots. Right? I would like that, because I'm starting to develop a style here. There are 2 inventories that you can have, a primary belt and a secondary belt. And I'm pretty much going to change my secondary belt. It was going to be my builder's belt, where I put all my stuff that I was building on. And that might still be the case, because there's quite a lot of space. But my primary belt is gathering and hunting and running around and having fun, and the secondary belt is fighting stuff when it tries to kill me. Now I tried putting 2 bows. This current bow is locked and loaded with stone hook arrows, right? Secondary belt, this one's supposed to be stone tipped arrows. But when I switch over and I start firing with this bow, I end up shooting stone tipped hook arrows. I end up shooting this hook arrows instead of the stone tipped arrows. So I was hoping to have like one bow on the primary belt for taming arrows, one belt, the secondary belt for combat arrows. So I was going to have a sword and a bow and all that kind of stuff for my combat, but it didn't work. Skeleton still managed to kill me before I could kill it, because I was only doing 1 damage from the silly hook arrows. So I've had issues with that. What? And I also have issues with these big signs showing up all over the place. Issues with that. I also then want to kind of figure out making metal, because I need to get metal to make the crossbow, and I want to make a metal sword, and I want to get into weapons for my combat so that I can survive better, and so on. Before I even go down that route, I've got to make a forge. So today we are making a forge, and I believe it's not too difficult. Let's have a little look. It doesn't cost too much. A forge costs me a fair amount of wood, which we've got: twine, stone, and that. Okay, just put that onto there for now. 7 is like 40 twine and 125 stone is what I'm missing. Okay, and only 20 wood. Okay, so I've got a fair bit, because I've been doing a fair amount of supply runs recently, trying to get stocked up so that when it comes down to an actual episode, we can get on with it. Right, I need a few more stones. Let's go get some more stones. We could do with having some creatures. There's a lot of cool creatures out here that I would like to tame to help me, but I don't have any creatures to defend those creatures. And we had this problem a little while ago. And, well, I've unlocked Iron Axe. That was very nice timed. And Iron Pickaxe. Good, we'll do some iron today. Yeah, I would really like to be able to do some protecting of my land. Now, I've noticed that others are using like these magic towers, and you should go and check them out to find out what they're doing in magic. But I didn't want to do magic. I wanted to do more fighty stuff and more the adventuring side of things, rather than that side of things. Am I going to be able to put this down in here without ruining my day? I think maybe a forge right next door to that. I would like all my my crafting stuff to be in one place. Wow, that fits right next to that. I was surprised that fits so close to that. Okay, so there's a refining forge. I've got a refining forge. I've got plenty of things in here. Look, I've got all this. So we've got a ton of iron already. So let's get some iron and some copper on the go. I don't know how it works. Let's have a look. So if I put wood in there, I guess that'll allow me to light the fire. Yeah. If I put that in there, that'll allow me to craft up the copper. So 2 copper makes a copper ingot, and iron-wise, 2 iron ore makes an iron ingot. Okay, so we'll do that. I will craft 30 iron ingots, and we'll get on with that. And I'll queue up the 34 of those as well. And then I'll take a look at what we need for the next stage, which will be the crossbow. Crossbow? No? I thought I had crossbow. I thought I had crossbow. Range crafting crossbow. What's it called? It is called crossbow. Needs 7 bits of iron. Needs to be crafted at a workbench. Okay, so I need to make a workbench first. All these things, workbench. Let's see. Workbench is going to cost me how much? 20 of the copper and stone and all that kind of stuff that we got already. Okay, so let us make sure that this guy gets done over here. Forge, open up. So it's doing both at the same time, which is awesome, as you would expect it to be able to do both at the same time. It's cool. What's this? Silica powder. Where do we get that from? Stones. We get silica powder. Okay. So I just need to wait now for a few resources to be made so that I can make that work table and then put the work table somewhere to go and make myself some more iron tools. So I'll be right back when I've done some forging. Okay then, so things are ready to produce. We've got the forge ready now. I'm planning on putting my workbench around here somewhere if I can. If I can. You know what things are like with these placing things. It's really not always that easy to place things in this game. Can I put a work table in here, or am I going to have to put it somewhere else? It looks like it's obstructed by something. Oh, it can go in the middle of the room right there. That's not good though. I don't want it to go in the middle of the room. Can't do it in there. Okay, can I put it over here? I was hoping to put it kind of out here somewhere. This would be nice. Can I have it just in the back here? And then turn it around slightly. Have a workshop just there. There. Yes. Okay, so that was my plan all along for that little piece there. Was having this workshop kind of place. I wanted to put a little bit more decoration in there, but I can always change this into a door and we should be okay there. So next up we can check out the workbench, and I've got things that I can make. I can make a stone feeding trough, which is going to be awesome. Weapons wise, can I have a look at the weapons? Range crafting is crossbow. Okay, can I just look at all of them like this? No. Okay, so weapons crafting, crossbow. So I'm going to need, what is it? 10 wood. Okay, let's do that. 10 wood and 35 twine. And then we're going to also need 7 iron ingots. 7 iron ingots. Okay, we can get those easy enough. I'm carrying on just building these bits and pieces up. Oh, look at that, we've got plenty. Okay, can I put those back in there? Can I put those away? No, I can't put them away. Okay, I can take them, but I can't put them away. Can't put them back in the forge after you've done them once. Okay, makes sense, I guess, but when they're storing so much in there already, it kind of doesn't make sense, does it? So what was it? Weapons, ranged, that. 7 iron ingots. So that, 7 iron ingots. Okay, crossbow, craft. Dum dum dum. The other thing that I wanted to do was make myself a shield. And I reckon while we're getting iron, we may as well do this. So I need some more wood to do the shield there. Okay, so let's get this now. And that can now go instead of that on my secondary belt. And I can load those into there. Okay, how cool does that look? Crossbow bolt acquired. And is it firing? Oh, man, it's firing fast. Oh yeah, that's cool. That fires real fast. Very good. Picked up the arrows back again. Good, good. It doesn't show the arrows. It doesn't show the arrows, but you can walk across them and pick them back up again. Kind of, if you shoot into the area, boom, reload, boom, reload. Oh, they are there. You can see them when they're out this way. There you go, and then I pick them back up again. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that you can pick them back up again. But then when I take that away, alt over, and then do 2, I'm into this bow, and with this bow, I want to then put my hook arrows in. So I've got hook arrows on the bow, and I've got this legendary stone club that I got off a goblin that's supposed to help subdue animals for taming. And then I've got the things that I would be, well, I've got this for beating things up if it gets too close, and also getting wood, and that for getting twine and stuff. So I've got my basic tools there, and I've got my basic combat tools over there. So the next thing I need to do is search for a sword, and it looks like we've only got the stone sword in there. So let's have a look to see about a iron sword, because, well, you know, weapons, melee crafting, we have an iron axe. I could get another axe, pickaxe, or scythe. I don't have sword yet. Okay, craftable, melee craft. That's an iron dagger. An iron dagger is not exactly great. It's 35 damage as opposed to this 25 damage. So it is a little bit more, an iron dagger. But I would like to unlock the next thing before I do that. I can use the iron hatchet instead. I can axe things instead. There we go. Structure-wise, what have we got? Structures. We can build a house seal here. A house seal protects your house dwellings within an area of effect. Enemy houses must declare war to attack. Okay. Does that mean it's protected against the bad guys? A lion heart shield. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's got huge durability. 35 copper ingots, 35 iron ingots, sulfur powder, and quartz sand. Easy, I can do that. I can make that happen. And if I can make that happen, then I'm going to be a very happy man. Because that durability of 1,250 for a shield is much better than the shield that I was going to make, which was going to just be an iron trimmed shield. The iron trimmed shield becomes available around about level 15 with offhand 2, I think it is. Yes, I've got a list, and the bigger one that we've just seen will actually kick in a lot later on. It's level 25, but while we're here, we may as well make the better shield, don't we? So I've got a decent shield to put on. I just need to do a bit more smelting of ingots. Oh yeah, so iron heart shield, crafting one up, got everything I needed soon enough. Oh yes, offhand, splendid, splendid. Look at me now. Give me a oh, look at that, a lion heart head shield. That's pretty epic looking. I hope it actually works though, because I die pretty easy in this game because everything seems to be like a level 100 bad guy, and it would be nice to be able to hide behind a shield like properly. Yeah, without my head ducking into it would be nice as well. And my head in there, that's okay, but yeah, it's just little things like that, little alpha game stuff. But anyway, we are done with that. So next up, I was looking at what else I can make in this forge workbench type thing, and there's armors. Let me show you the magic armors. There's magic armors which are fur armor, basically copper with fur and some sulfur powder. They give you a magic proof, which is fairly good. It's okay if you're going against some kind of magic user, but the armor value itself isn't very big, or bad, or awesome. It's kind of cool looking, but it's not very big or bad. And then there was the structures. There's the one house seal, which I might try and make later. And then there's proper armor. Now, proper armor, I mean copper helmets, copper boots. However, the armor of 50 copper boots is not as good as the rare leather boots 58 that I picked up from a goblin or skeleton or something like that. Copper gauntlets, copper greaves, somehow copper greaves, and a proper copper breastplate. It's going to require a lot of copper and a lot of iron to get that sorted though. So I have already got my forge smelting up a load of copper, 420 copper to make 210 copper to make all of the parts of the copper armor that I actually want. And then I'll set the iron off doing the next stage as well. But it does mean now that I feel a little bit more confident to go back out again. Now I've got my shield on. How do you do a sword attack and block then? Because there was... Hey, don't break stuff. I did have a sword attack swipe, didn't I? Now I've kind of got a shield. Ah, that's another thing then. Alright, so then swap over and we go from one to axe. But I don't get to do my mighty axe blow. I only get to do a single axe blow. I don't get to do a mighty axe blow. So without the shield, I get to do mighty axe blow. Mighty axe blow. That's strange how that works. I'm sure there's something they'll do about it soon enough. Whack, you sheep. Whack, super axe blow. 120 points of damage. Sheep die. It's not bad, is it? Not bad. But at the same time, the extra protection of sword and board will be good for me overall, I think. And can I use a crossbow while I'm doing it as well? So this is shielding and smacking style. Still 50 damage from a sword. It's a stone sword as well, so I will be upgrading this eventually as well. But we get a bramble hopper easy enough. But 50 damage a time, not great, I gotta say. but having the defense might be what counts, because there's certain creatures that give you a good smack, and you can't stay in melee without taking a few good smacks. And having the shield giving me a good defense and the armor giving me a good defense might be all I need. Might be all I need. I've broken that now. So, moving on. Crossbow. I can't use a shield on a crossbow. Not surprisingly, I shouldn't really want to anyway, so that's fine. But how much damage does it do? Let's find a suitable target. Here, bunny, 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 bunny. Here, bunny, bunny. Or sheep, whichever. Let's see. I'm also guessing that this does work with hook arrows, but I don't want to. Uh-oh. I think... Nope, nothing there. I thought I was being stalked by something for a second. No. Nothing to kill when I want... Ah, there's a sheep. Here, sheep. How you doing? Guess what? Your days are numbered. Smack. 55 damage, not too bad. Pretty straight as well. Straight as an arrow, as it were, which is a good thing. So it's pretty straightforward. It would be nice if if the sword and board style was also connected to the weapon. So it would be, the weapon would be a two-handed bow, or the weapon would be a shield and sword, or the weapon would be your magic staff. But instead, we have to wear our offhand weapon all the time. Our offhand is constantly full, which means that we can't do the special axe thing. If I switch to the axe, I'd like to be able to do my axe two-handed, but never mind. We'll get over it. We will forge on regardless. So thank you all very, very much for watching today's episode of Dark and Light. I will see you in the next very soon. And this dude really doesn't know what a selfie cam